This is the On Call Podcast, your home for sports, news, pop culture, tech, and the obscure. And of course, your host, Michael Myers.
Hello there, lovely. This
Hello.
is the On Call Podcast. I am your leader, your host, secret lover, your best friend, your confidant, your priest,
Your nurse.
your nurse. One day I could give you CPR and save your life.
And change your diaper at the same time.
You got long arms. I'll wipe your ass and give you CPR at the same time.
You do have long arms, don't you? I
do.
can tell by your sleeveless shirt. I have short arms.
Oh, it's rough.
Yeah. Can barely even give a guy a reach around. It sucks.
A previous guest talked about that. That's one of her things, you know? Remember? She said she wanted gorilla arms where you can walk on your...
That may have happened when I was a little under the influence.
Yeah, her thing is that she likes a man whose arms are long enough. He doesn't, or longer than his legs.
Ridiculous.
I'm almost there, like
Oh, yeah. Your wingspan.
6'10" wingspan. A monkey.
Damn. How tall is Nicole?
Not tall enough. She is 5. She says she's 5'5". I'm not sure I believe it yet because
Us short people, if you're in the 5 range, especially sub 5'9", we always give ourselves an extra inch. Always. Or we just we don't even know how tall we actually are. We just make up a number. But I know I have to stay, if I start saying 5'8" and above, people will be like, no. So 5'7", yeah, 5'7", that's my number.
trying to keep it safe.
Occasionally a girl will be like, I'm on 5'6", and we're the same height, and I'm like, yeah,
It's the lip.
my shoes. Yeah, it's the shoes. This is the lighting.
Did you happen to turn on audio, original sound or anything?
Nope.
You know what? You sound better. So maybe it was me restarting and going through with OBS. OBS is up and running,
Oh, wait, I do have original sound on.
but you sound good.
Okay, because apparently it automatically comes on now.
Leave it. Mine doesn't turn
Okay.
on automatically, but you're not dropping off. So we can overrun each other and have,
Yes.
and one of us has to have that on because otherwise we just fade off.
Yeah, I hate that thing about Zoom.
So now this is going to be a much better recording.
Oh, yeah. We have to start with your story about your social media thing.
Family's going to hate probably. So we had a Labor Day picnic, family gathering, if you will. And I was accused of ripping out a Donald Trump sign from my cousin's front yard. I have adamantly denied this, but that has not mattered. So
Wait, are you like the lib in the fam?
apparently, I didn't realize I was seemingly the only Democrat in the family. My
This
dad,
is your immediate family or Nicole? Your family or Nicole's?
it's mine. It's
Okay.
my cousin, my aunt. But I didn't realize they were so pro-Trump until the last few weeks because now they have a sign in the yard.
But wait, you didn't do it, and they just accused you because you're a Democrat?
I told them I didn't do it, and it still turned. I said it, looked right in the eye. I told them I didn't do it. She still lost her shit.
What was her reason, her logic for why maybe was you?
I don't know.
Wait, she wasn't did she just ask you if you did it or what?
Didn't talk to me at all. She just blew her mind. Like, she just lost it, screaming in the living room. And I'm sitting outside eating my taco salad. So, anyway.
What did she do? Did she confront you, or what happened?
Nope, nothing at all. Nothing.
Just social media?
She just screamed out and everything. Now, my cousin is special needs. I'm not know what clinical diagnosis he has.
Differently abled.
Yes. And he's also very demanding of my aunt. So he told her to go get him ketchup and put it on the burger. He wants ketchup. I was like, hey, man, you should be nicer, because if saying it like that, that's how people spit in your food.
Your aunt? Your mom?
No, that's what I said to him about demanding.
Yeah.
His grandma gets the food. Like, you gotta be careful how you demand your food. My cousin Jeremy was sitting next to me. He goes, yeah, I'd probably spit in it if you talk to me like that and demanding ketchup. That was it. I didn't know that was the situation. And she goes and posts on Facebook about so-called family members making fun of his speech and how much it hurts him and all this. And I was like, okay, I don't know who this post is about. Legitimately didn't have a clue that it was about me until Nicole's just like, hey, you think that's about you, right? And I was like, no, I didn't make fun of his speech. I told him not to be mean to his grandma and demand ketchup. That's it. It can't be about me. And then like just a stream of comments from all of her friends and everything. And she's like, it's a couple of grown-ass adults. And I was like, oh, maybe it is about me. She's lost her shit on me before. She wasn't even there when I mentioned this, when I told him to, hey, be nice to your grandma. And
that was the word you said? Yeah, like, be nice. Oh, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah. I love a good passive-aggressive social media post. It's real classy.
So, yeah, I was pretty much subtweeted. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe that is about me. I legitimately didn't think it was about me. And then
you should have chimed in and commented like, yeah, I hate when people do that.
I wanted to, but Nicole said not. And yesterday I checked my Facebook and I am blocked by her. So she's uninvited to my birthday.
Yeah.
I know it's not an exciting story or anything, but it's just so fucking crazy.
No, dude. Excavate those people from your fucking life, man. They're toxic, just block them out.
So, but oddly, I'm the only one that got shit and blocked. My cousin sitting next to me, who said the same thing, nothing, good to go.
Doesn't matter. Any effort or energy or you put towards that relationship, it's only just going to get worse.
It's true.
It's your dad's sister, your mom's sister?
It's technically my mom's aunt, so it's my great aunt.
Oh, who cares?
But my cousin that banned me she's like 35, 36, 37. She's up there with you. But
I'm like, what? How old are you again?
She's got anger issues. 32.
32. I'm 3 years older than you.
Yeah, you're still a baby too. I don't know. I'm not going to waste my energy on it. I just figured I'd bring it up.
Oh, no, totally.
People subtweet and attack, and then,
Wait, it was on Twitter?
No, but it's the same thing. It's a tweeting about me, a Facebook
I was gonna say,
it doesn't use me.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Is there a Facebook name for it?
Subtweeting? Is that what?
Subtweeting is the only thing I've ever heard it called.
It's not even a Twitter thing.
Subtweet, that's what it is in Twitter. If you start talking shit about somebody without adding them, is a subtweet about them.
Oh, that's like a word that people use? Okay.
It's a thing.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Things gonna be real awkward at the seafood boil.
Is she coming?
Oh, she's uninvited.
Does she know she's uninvited?
She's gonna find out when everyone else shows up. So
I was gonna say she's gonna block you and then show up. Just ignore her, man.
I do feel bad because her mom is super sweet. My Aunt B She's awesome. The amount of work she does for everybody in the family.
Wait, your cousin that blocked you is her mom?
Her mom is the one that's great people that I would
I
love.
thought she was the one that got yelled at you. Is the cousin
Cousin.
that yelled at you at the...
Your aged woman is the one that yelled at me.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. And tweeted or Facebook posted. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Sad. It's sad the way that people, your own family, do you like that.
I love how someone posts a passive-aggressive comment on Facebook and all their friends chime in like, yeah, what an asshole. And it's just like,
Yep.
come on.
You know what's really fucked up is that like when you don't even realize it's about you. Maybe it's on her. Isn't that the first time she's blowing up at me? And why?
Are you sure it's a... Oh, wait, she blocked you. That's how you know it's about you. She wanted you to know, of course.
Me and Nicole are both blocked. I'll have you know.
Ooh. That's so... That sounds like a person you want to avoid anyway. A person that's going to, like, get toxic with family over, you know, block you on social media.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say anything else. But she knows who she is.
I got a cousin like that too. She's very, but she has like some sort of like psychological thing going on. Not like, not like, I'm not gonna say it's like, Asperger's or autism, sorry, or like that, but something like bipolar or something. She always like, with every family member, if you get too close, it's gonna turn into like some toxic thing. So I just stay away.
I think she has been diagnosed with bipolar. I'm not sure. I try not to talk about mental things with people just because I don't like doing it as a nurse.
People do not like to be armchair diagnosed, and they do not like it when you do it with other people. Like for the Prodigy episode on Kaczynski, he was never medically diagnosed with, Asperger's is what they called it back then, but I'm probably going to say that, yeah, I believe he was on the spectrum, and I don't care what people think, because psychologists have written papers about it, and whatever, give me a bad comment. I also don't like Trump. You can give me a bad comment about that. I don't care.
Well, you keep that up. My cousin's going to block you too.
Well, never mind. I was going to say something inappropriate. That's fine. Your cousin is welcome to block me. I wasn't planning on communicating with her. But yeah. Trump is a orange-looking person. He's a textbook narcissist, which is the last person you want running a country. But yeah, that's basically it.
He has had an astounding amount of... he said so many things that are so inappropriate that it's...
Oh, I can't even pay attention anymore. I just ignore it. I'm just going to vote.
That's all you have to do. Take away the strength.
It's very good genes. It's not makeup. It's so crazy about this dude is that he literally has to lie. Like, he cannot, like, be like, all right, you got me. He's just, like, full-on bullshit. Like, I mean, come on. He says his orange look is from very good genes and not spray tan. All right, dude.
He's had so much shit. It doesn't even matter if you catch him in a lie is the craziest part of it.
Yeah.
Bold-faced lie.
I don't even... whatever he's doing totally worked on me. I just can't even pay attention anymore. It's too much. Just vote. And make your... Like, in your job, between now and the election, is to get Nicole to vote. Like, that's all that matters.
I saw
people...
trying to get her to register.
The things that get... It takes like 5 seconds. The things that get Trump elected is people who are Democrats or non-Trump supporters that don't vote. That's what will get him reelected. But yeah.
Really? Yeah, because he won the election with... He
lost the popular vote by 3 million.
And less than...
Yeah. The Electoral College is fucked. It's so stupid. I mean, I don't understand how, like, the most votes doesn't win. It's because the rural South back in the day and shit. I don't know. But whatever. Yeah, you just have to... I want politics to be boring again, dude. You know?
That's true. I would love if politics were boring again.
Yes.
See that happening.
I know. It's like, he's really good at making everything a news thing. So it's like watching a reality show.
I have learned through this upcoming election just how many people that I have liked for a long time, we have such vastly different political views and what we think should be happening in our government. And they're people that are generally pretty intelligent. So for the fact that they don't feel the same way as me about things that apply to both of us is frustrating.
Do their parents have the same views as them? It's like 90% of the time.
Yeah, it's like almost an inherited trait at this point.
Well, I mean, you grew up around it your whole life, That's why people are religious too. I mean, how many people do you see coming to religion? It's mostly just because they were told that Jesus was real from 0. And then around 8, they told them, oh, Santa's not real. And they're like, oh, okay, I believe you. But they still think Jesus is real.
It's a good way to put it.
Sorry, religious people, I apologize.
Yeah.
Me?
No. Well, because I've seen so many things on Reddit like, oh, Jesus is real. Can you walk on water? I was like, yeah, I can. Well, show me. As soon as you show me Jesus walking on water, I'll go ahead and do it.
Wait, that's one of their arguments?
Yeah.
I would just be like, prove it. Just ask them to prove it. It all breaks down right there.
Yeah, the Bible wasn't written until supposedly 367 years after Jesus' death. So how much faith can you put? And I can't get a story from a family member who just talked to the other family member and have it like a coherent, good story. You think 370 years, so roughly 6 generations apart, that story, that retelling is going to be good? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what, but I think it's more of like a human nature thing, right? Like the fear of death, the unknown, like no purpose, right? So you're like, oh, life has no meaning if there's no religion. So I think that's why people believe in it, or one reason.
That's fair. No one wants to go to hell. The big
Well, though that's one of my biggest issues with religion or Christianity is that if you don't believe in it, you're going to hell. If it was just like you do believe in it, you're going to heaven, and everyone else just dies, I'd be like, cool. But no, I'm gonna burn in hell because of your religion. And all the other religious people who believe in other religions, they all got it wrong, and they think that you got it wrong, but you got it right.
I watched an argument today about Christians and Muslims. And the whole basis of it was about Allah. Oh, you're going to go to hell because you believe in Allah. Yeah, but Allah's the literal translation of the word God. So
They're different gods, though, right? Aren't they?
Yeah, but it's all semantics. How do you know? How do you know?
How do you know there's a God at all? I read it in a book. Like, come on, bro. Whatever.
Jerusalem and Israel have been at odds since the time of Christ, and they still don't agree, speaking the same language at what the retelling is trying to tell you. So,
I mean, in Christianity as different denominations, they can't even agree. Like, I remember the church I went to when I was a kid believed that Catholics were, I can't remember the word that they used, but basically like heathens because they prayed to Mary and saints and stuff, and that's like, yeah, whatever.
That
I like Jewish people because I feel like Jewish people, it's more like cultural to them and less like, I need to like, not the hardcore ones, but like just casual. And the Jewish girls, I think, I like them very much.
The Jewish faith it's a lot more judgment based on what you do versus what everyone else does. Christians judge everyone else and don't look inside themselves. Like, I probably shouldn't have been such an asshole to him. Fuck it. He's an asshole. That's the worst part, is the hypocrisy in religion. That's why I think religion needs to stay out. Everyone's like, "Oh, we're a God-fearing nation. We need to do this and this." No. There's laws preventing it.
No. Yeah, no. You're a God-fearing person. I'm not. I don't fear God. But yeah, no, I totally agree.
I fear the unknown.
That's the thing. Human beings want to reduce uncertainty. That's the whole idea behind it, like pattern recognition.
Yeah. That's the reason we aren't afraid of falling.
But it's like, one thing people say is like, oh, what is death like? Well, what was it like before you were born? It's nothing. You don't know.
No birth thing.
Yeah.
You remember the time before you were here? No, just like that.
It's like,
it's a great way to put it.
What happens after you die? Nothing. You're fucking dead. You don't give a fuck. Just be happy that you are alive. I mean, holy shit. The odds are huge. Like, the one way I can get on board is if people are like, oh, God created everything. He put, like, the Big Bang in motion. That's the only really logical way. You can't be like, oh, evolution doesn't exist. Dinosaurs are put there by the devil and stuff, but...
I mean, it's hard for me to even fathom, oh, God did the Big Bang. Yeah, but the Big Bang was the creation of everything. The whole process.
Yeah, God's totally made up.
If you could correlate your personal beliefs into anything, like, is there a religion that actually matches at all?
What do they believe in Buddhism? Any religious ideal that's like, let everyone else do their own thing. Like, you can do whatever you want as long as it does not infringe upon anybody else's. And actually, there is one, and it's called Satanism. They're not Satanists because they believe in Satan, because that would just be acknowledging that there's a God, right? So what they do is they just go, and if there's like a public school that's trying to have like a Bible study program, they'll just go in and be like, hey, we're going to have a Satan program too. And then the school will have to be like, all right, never mind, no programs, right? Yeah. So they just believe hedonism, essentially, like, do whatever that makes you happy, as long as it doesn't infringe upon somebody else's happiness. And if somebody fucks with you, fuck with them right back, because you don't let somebody walk all over you. They're just going to keep doing it, right? That's basically the argument behind it.
Oddly enough, I'm with you. I have read and studied it's truly the 10 laws of Satanism, but it's the second version of Satanism. So there's, like, I think, is it Leviathan? There's two. Anton LaVey is the big one, and Aleister Crowley. So I read part of one of the books. I realized I should have done a lot better.
Don't put too much effort into it unless it makes you happy. Whatever, bro.
I realized that. It's LaVeyan. That's it. Anton LaVey. He's got the 10 tenets. That's the ones I most get down to, because like 4 of them ultimately refer on just don't be an asshole. Don't touch kids. If it doesn't affect you, don't fuck with them. What are the other big ones that I was like, man, the more I heard these 10 rules, the more I'm about it.
Yeah, look them up.
See here. I know.
Wow, your audio just got really clear right there.
Oh, I'll take it. All day.
I wonder if it's the internet.
The 11 satanic rules of the earth.
Let's do it.
All right. Number 1. And you know what's going to suck? If anyone listens to this, they're probably going to be like, oh, fuck, maybe I'm a Satanist.
No, we need to do a whole episode where we talk, and we title it like Worshipping Satan and shit, and just talk about this stuff. But yeah, let's go over it now. Yeah,
so, the 11 satanic rules of the earth. Number 1, do not give opinions or advice unless you are asked. So, basically, mind your own fucking business. Perfect. Number 2, do not tell your troubles to others unless you are sure they want to hear them. In other words, don't put your problems in someone else because they're your problems, not theirs. Number 3, when in another's home, show them respect or don't go there. That's
Tomorrow, maybe your aunt will break that one. Or cousin, sorry.
just not invited, so I doubt it. Oh, number 4, if a guest in your home annoys you, treat them cruelly and without mercy.
I'm all about that. Well, not like, unless it's more hassle. Well, yeah, wait, I guess we have to define what's cruel. You know, if they're like,
They hit my kid, hit my wife, hit my dog, break my shit.
yeah. Then you hit them with the dog twice as hard as they hit the dog.
Right, so I think that kind of goes based on intent. So, like, if you don't realize you did something you weren't supposed to do,
Yeah, and you apologize. Yeah, that's all like, oh, it's no problem. But if they're like, this furniture is stupid, I'm gonna like smash my dirty shoes in it, then you slap them right up the back of the head.
with the 5 fingers say to the face.
Or you can do a psychological insult and be like, oh, your arms are fat. You know, just one of those. Either one.
And I old and alone.
You know why your husband divorced you? It's because you're fat.
Yeah, because you don't suck dick enough.
Whoa.
Oh,
Could have a whole dick sucking conversation later, but yeah, let's go on.
all right. Number 5. Do not make sexual advances unless you are giving the mating signal. No means no. Is there any?
Or like, wait, don't, yeah, okay, yeah, right, yeah.
Yes.
Well, sometimes it's hard to read, you know, yeah, right. Like, for people, they're like, oh, is this person into me or not? I don't know. You put it out there, they say no, you back it off.
I think you also have to realize, like, the intent of this one is based more on lesser known, because there's rape fantasies and stuff like that where you kind of, that's in your own home though. So that refers back to number 1, don't give your opinions unless you're asked.
Yeah, don't try and bang someone unless they want to bang you. You know, that's it.
Number 6, do not take that which does not belong to you unless it is a burden to the other person and they cry out to be relieved. So really don't take something that you didn't expressly purchase unless you're asked to take it because it's annoying. So
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of an instance where that one applies. I'm just like, don't take something that doesn't belong to you. Boom, done. Got it.
So the workaround for that is when you're trying to be a good host and you want to provide a gift for someone to come because they helped you, you have to express, thank you for helping me. I no longer want this. I don't want to throw it away as a burden. Like, you just have to
Thank you for helping me. I no longer want this nice cup. Would you take it? Oh, well, yes, according to the rules of Satanism, yes, I will take that.
I think the attempt on that one was really trying to refer back to like old English. Oh, please
Yeah.
relieve me of this burden.
Unless thy... yeah, what is the bird? I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I got you.
Let's see, number 7. Acknowledge the power of magic. If you have
No,
avoided successfully
hard pass.
to obtain your desires. If you deny the power of magic, after having called upon it with success, you will lose all that you have obtained.
All right, that's where it's getting weird for me. I thought this was the atheist people. They believe in magic.
It's not. I feel like it's really not so much magic. It's more of the. Well, there is like a Christian book. If you think about it enough, it becomes so, regardless of whether it's positive or not.
It's not magic, though. It's just, it's not magic, though.
No, but like the belief in the law of attraction. If you think hard enough that something bad's going to happen to you, something bad will happen to you. So.
Well, that's just like a million different biases. Like, you think something bad is going to happen to you, right? And then something slightly bad happens to you, and you're like, oh, because I thought this happened. No, it's not what happened. It was going to happen anyway. Or you, because of your thinking, brought it about with your behavior.
Well, yeah, that's a basic tenet of a lot of religions. If you believe it enough, it will happen because it's all you can think about. One way or
What
another.
religion thinks that?
That's one of the main. The law of attraction is based on a lot of the Bible, actually.
Like praying? praying for something? Because my understanding is that prayer is useless because God has his own plan. So what is even the point?
I'm with you on that, but I'm saying the tenet of religions. I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying their laws all. A lot of
Well, which thing in the Bible says if you want something to happen enough, it'll happen?
I didn't read the Bible.
Oh,
My mom did.
that's boring. It's boring anyway.
It to me because she became a huge follower in the law of attraction. When my mom was early on in her single days, she needed to find like self-help, and the law of attraction was one of those.
It's spiritual. That's a spiritual thing. It's just like you believe in fate, you believe in higher power, you believe in destiny. You don't necessarily believe in religion, but you know.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to believe in something to get you through the hard times.
I agree, and I totally understand. If as long as you can recognize, it might be about that. I'm totally for it.
All right, number 8. Do not complain about anything to which you need not subject yourself.
Okay, so I'm like, oh man, my legs hurt because I was just doing all these squats. I'm like, I don't have to do those squats. I did them just because I wanted to.
Yeah, it's also about don't bitch about something that's not meant. Just an openly complain about something that there's no reason for it other than just to bitch about bitching.
Or no, like you subject yourself to. So if it's like raining outside, I didn't subject myself to the rain. It's raining because it's like its own thing. I can complain about that. But
why'd you go out in the rain?
If I complain about, well, I didn't go out. Let's just say I don't like the sound. But let's say I complain about how bad my poops hurt because I ate a bunch of Chipotle or whatever spicy food. I subjected myself to that, so that's my fault. Or I complain about having COVID because I went to a banger party and there was a bunch of COVID patients there.
Seafood boil.
Yeah.
All right, I gotcha. So number 9, and I feel like this should be higher up on the list because everyone needs to follow it. Number 9, do not harm little children.
They specifically said that one.
Yep, that's the rule number 9 of LaVeyan Satanism.
They sound like they had a bunch of issues with that, so they had to make it its own rule.
Well, because Anton LaVey is so late, there'd already been quite a bit of Catholic priests touching little boys and shit like that. So really, it just kind of one of those. It's just one of those like, hey, fuck you guys, you know, like, cause fuck.
Yeah, I don't even.
We don't need a.
I hate that that's a thing, but yeah, mine would be like, do not harm doggies. Be nice to doggies.
I can't believe it's still a thing. Oh, speaking of, number 10, do not kill non-human animals unless you are attacked or for your food.
Good one. Nice.
It's true.
I like that.
Like, it's we live in a day and age. I feel like we have so much empathy to watch a poor dog get beat by a person than when you see a kid get hit.
Oh, if I saw a kid get hit, I'd be like, oh, he probably deserved it. But if I see a dog get hit, I'd be like, oh, he doesn't know any better, dog. No, but what about bugs? Because there's some carpenter bees that are trying to set up shop in my carport shed storage room, and I'm killing those fuckers.
I think your goal is to create as big a flame as you can and just burn them.
I'm down with bees, but not carpenter bees, because they eat into your house.
I'm always stuck in between whether or not I want to let a wolf spider live.
Wait, is that the one that hurts you?
No, wolf spiders.
Oh, I love spiders. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Furry. Like,
furry?
Its legs outspread are the size of like this glass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd kill that, yeah. But little spiders, I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, that's Jeff. He lives here now.
Yeah, daddy long legs, you gotta let him live.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't put those outside.
Our wolf spiders are legitimately, their circumference is about 4.5 to 6 inches. Like, it's a long fucking spider. But they're not harmful. You should have them because wolf spiders are all the way up in Indiana too, so. It looks like a baby tarantula.
Oh, okay. And they get big?
They get quite large.
Oh, that's going to be a no for me.
I'm big. I'm big. So about that big around.
So about 75 times the size of your penis.
Plus.
Just kidding. I'm sure it's a great penis. Okay. Yeah, no, that's going to be a no for me.
That was number 10. And the final rule, when walking in open territory, bother no one. If someone bothers you, ask them to stop. If he does not stop, destroy them.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite rule.
Really, it kind of runs along lines of number 1. Mind your own fucking business. If you keep minding your business, they keep at it, and they get what they got coming.
Yeah. No, that's a good battle strategy, too, because that was in Ender's Game, he's always like, you must destroy your enemy so thoroughly they can never strike you again.
I feel like it's hard not to be a Satanist if you understand the basic laws and tenets of Satanism. Because
you gotta understand they don't worship Satan. That's the thing. It's not Satan. They don't believe in Satan. That's
not it.
Nope.
Of all the laws, an overarching theme is, hey, don't be a dick. So if you listen to the episodes I had with Mark, that was his thing. Hey, just don't be a dick, and you'll be all right.
It's the golden rule. That one is, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Like, if you don't want to be fucked with. But then again, though, that rule, what if you want someone to, like, slap you in the face? Then is it okay to slap other people in the face? Yeah, do unto others. That's the golden rule in Christianity.
Well, I feel like at that point, you probably have a bit of a psychological issue.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just going to hit people just to be hit back, you've probably got a...
No, yeah, let's say you like being slapped across the face. Some people do. Nothing bad about it. But because of that rule, it's a loophole right there, I'm just saying.
I'm all about loopholes.
It should be like, do nothing to somebody that they don't want done to them. That should be it. The poop hole loophole?
You're getting so... You can't get too deep into it because then you can't really just have 11 rules. You got to keep adding shit, and then you're looking like a government, and you got to have.
It could be one rule: don't do anything to anybody that they don't want done to them, and doggies too. Boom.
Don't hit unless requested to be hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't put your dick in anything that doesn't ask for your dick.
That's fair. So, LaVeyan Satanism started in 1966, so the year of my dad. So
yeah,
it is considered an atheistic religion. So obviously not truly based on Satan worship.
Yeah, because if you believe in Satan, you're just acknowledging that the Bible is true, right?
That's probably the biggest thing. Yeah, you can't believe in Satan because then you have to believe in God, and then it's a whole.
Yeah, well, if the Bible's true, why are you gonna worship Satan? That's stupid. Doesn't make any sense.
That's so true. I don't know if I'm gonna have to believe in one. I'm not gonna risk being on the wrong side when Armageddon comes.
Oh sure, yeah. I do like the horror movies where it's like an ancient evil though. Like I like those.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of paranormal and ultimate power stuff. The Arnold Schwarzenegger one. There was an End of Days.
Saw it. They made some sort of there was some sort of soundtrack, or I can't remember when that movie came out, but yeah, I remember that.
Stigmata. Oh, that movie gave me nightmares when I was a kid with Rosanna Arquette.
Did you see Midsommar or Hereditary?
No, Hereditary's in my voodoo list though. Like I want to watch that. I read the synopsis.
Those are both really good.
I heard.
Yeah. The guy who directs it, it'll ruin other horror. It ruined other horror movies for me because it's just so good. It's it's like a film. It's a cinematic. But yeah, it's good. It's Midsommar. I highly recommend that one. That one, it's good.
You're gonna have to text that one to me so I can add it to a list. Summar, like Summar.
No, it's Midsommar. Like it's Midsummer, I guess, but it's like Midsommar.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, one of my AirPods died. I was like, what does that sound?
How do they always die? Do you just listen to it constantly so your battery case is never charged?
Yeah, I guess I just didn't charge it. I thought I did. I don't use them that much.
If anyone's still listening, by the way, check out the OnCallPod YouTube channel. there is a video of me playing Fortnite on there, and we got the
Fortnite.
victory. We got the victory.
I call it fart night. My little nephew gets really mad.
You know what? I really I wish I could get my daughter more into it because
Fortnite?
because it's one of those games that there's not a bunch of violence in it, but it's something I could play with her. So it's truly not about me enjoying the game, but a couple of her friends play it. Her cousin plays it. My friend plays it. I don't want to.
How old is she again? 8 or 9?
She'll be 8 in a couple months.
Okay.
She should get good at video games now, because if she sucks much longer, like, she's never going to be great.
Well, you need to figure out a way to get her into it, and this is what the behavioral psychology of Prodigy is about. You have to make it interesting for her. How are you going to do that?
The way we've done it previously is when her friends are over, they want to play. So she wants to play Fortnite and she wants to play Mario Kart when her friends are here, but when they're not here, the game doesn't matter. So it's an out of sight, out of mind. So tomorrow, while everyone's here, there should be, one of my dreams was the seafood boil and a Fortnite like tournament, a family tournament.
What, can you like 1v1 on there or something, or what do you do?
No, because I have a Switch, I have an Xbox, iPads.
Well, and you get to be on the PC, and everyone else is on the iPad.
I mean, they can play on the Xbox or the Nintendo Switch too. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
that's what I really want, is to have like a giant family gathering of playing squads.
They're like,
duos.
God damn it, we're going over to fucking Michael's. He's gonna make us all play Fortnite again.
So my buddy that busted his fucking head, he plays it all the time.
Oh shit, he's gonna win.
His brother's the one that I said we should get like when we talked about having a streamer play while we talked. His brother's the fucking streamer.
Is he good?
He is so good. Like,
What's his SR? Is there SR in Fortnite?
is that like a skill ranking?
Yeah. Like, is there like, when you're really good at Fortnite, do you get placed with people who are also really good?
Yeah.
Assuming?
So based on that, he's level 100. He's like maxed.
Okay, Grandmaster.
Yeah, he's super up there. So like we can join.
Okay, yeah,
and
that'd be
play,
perfect.
But then it makes the people we play against way higher. So it does.
But also makes the people he plays against lower. It's because it tries to match the.
Yeah, it tiers.
Oh wait, no, but it's not team based. So
It is. You can do squads.
whatever. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, let's just make commentary over his good gameplay.
Sadly, Comcast cut his shit, so now he's trying to find a new stream method.
Because he was using too much data.
No, in our area, Comcast changed it. Unless you get like business class, they won't. You can't really stream unless you're streaming it after midnight.
Oh, right. Everyone's
They
using the
cap you.
Comcast.
When they cap you, once you hit like 100 megs of uploads.
In an hour?
Well, I mean, he not in an hour, because it's
God.
super low to stream. It's like for the month, 100 megs upload for the month.
Total?
Yeah, well, because like gameplay is really small.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like, okay, you know how your bitrate says like, it's like 5 point whatever? That's
That's
5 megs like a second. So, I mean, that's like 20 seconds worth of streaming.
Oh, he gets like 100 hours or something. Or
100 hours of upload?
10 hours.
Because that's,
Might be 10.
whatever. They cap him. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Severely cut you at the knees. And then they raised the price of the business class. So instead of being like 55 a month, they went to 75, and now it's like 105.
Dude, that's what happens when you live in like rural areas, is the internet sucks ass. Anytime I ever go on any sort of like vacation to the beach or the mountains or whatever, internet, it's like dial up out there.
Legit.
Because it's just not, I mean, I understand from a business perspective, it's not like worth it for them to spend all the money to build out the infrastructure out there when it's going to be like, a small amount of people, whatever. But I don't agree with it. I think it should be a government thing that should provide the internet. I think it should be. I think it's a public resource at this point. Just like water or
you
whatever.
needed to go to school now. Like they
Yes.
force you to do online schooling, and COVID hit. Everyone's expected to have it. They didn't give us breaks for it. They didn't pay for our internet be required for school when we pay taxes for school.
No one could argue otherwise, except Republicans will just be like, "Oh yeah, but abortion is more important. Like, no one should have abortions, and I don't want gay people to get married."
0.1% of all of Planned Parenthood budgetary spending goes to abortions, but that's all they want to focus on.
Well, yeah, no, I just think that Republican, Democrat things come down to just a few big issues: abortion, gun control, and then all the other things that even Republicans agree with, like the Democrats do. Like, we want affordable health care, and we want internet everywhere, and all that shit. We want universal fucking health care. Did I say that one? Yes, universal fucking health care. But they're like, oh no abortions. Jesus would not approve of that shit.
Yeah, Medicare for all, from a purely budgetary spending, would save
It's cheaper.
$3.8 trillion per year compared to insurance premiums and lost funding. But that's not what they want to say. They only want to talk about how much it costs to initiate. It's fucking crazy.
No, they like to say, oh, but then the lines will be long. I'm like, bitch, the lines are already long.
Already long.
Like, not they think it like, oh, you need like you need your leg amputated, you're gonna be waiting for 3 months. It's like, no, it's for elective surgeries that the lines are longer. Like, you need a nose job because you want to look sexier. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting longer for that, but whatever. It's not life threatening.
That's why you do that more Canadian system. Okay, you have all of this at your disposal for free. You want something elective and you want it done faster, you pay.
You can pay for it. Sure, yeah.
And even that was still really affordable from what I was told from my friend up in Canada. Like, yeah, you have to wait in line for stuff that you don't need, but you have to wait for that down there. Like, oh, you're right. I had a patient. So it's mid-September. I had a patient about 10 days ago try to establish with a new cardiologist because they found something while they were in the hospital. Okay. He has to wait until October 12th. So over a month of waiting to establish because he already had a new issue. Is that not waiting with our fabulous system?
I just don't want to go bankrupt because I got sick one time or, got injured.
That's so great. Does your company provide insurance? Is it expensive?
Yeah, it's expensive though. I mean, it's just I pay a lot and have like not good coverage. It's, I have a $1,500 deductible or whatever. So, I mean, I'm paying for it and I'm still paying for it. So, it's like Hulu, you pay for it and you still get ads, you got to pay for that extra tier to just
so you're single. I don't know if you feel comfortable talking about what is your bi-weekly
pay?
Your bi-weekly insurance.
Oh. I don't know, actually. I think I got one of the cheaper ones, obviously, because I have a large deductible. But yeah, my pay sucks, but I just switched careers, so... but there was something I want to talk to you about off air that I think I forgot to talk about after last time.
Okay, so my bi-weekly insurance for me and my daughter is $580 a month. Or
insane, right? I know, if you have a family, it's insane. Yeah.
And once
but I mean,
have Nicole on mine, it is $1,200 bi-weekly.
Dude, that's insane. Yep, that's all my money. Almost like, come on, it's insane.
And they say this is the best system, right?
Yeah, you'd pay that much even if you didn't use it. That's what's crazy.
It was actually cheaper to out of pocket costs to the OB directly. Here's this much money cash. You handle all my testing, all my ultrasounds, and everything, and then send me just the room rate for having the baby. It's cheaper, cash money.
I know. I was seeing on Reddit, like someone's like, "Oh, I had a baby in the UK," and they show the receipt, and it's like $12, and then like they have one in the US, and it's like 80,000. So it's like, all right, I don't understand how people are having like 4 kids and stuff.
We're the best.
America. We're free. It's like, they're free in other countries too.
Yeah, there's only like 30 not free nations in the whole planet. All right.
Yep.
We dwindled it down quite a bit. I didn't get to my other two stories. That's all right.
Wait, what story were you gonna tell?
Well, for the gamers out there, Xbox finally released their pricing for the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, which is $499 and $299 respectively.
Isn't that what it was like approximately? Is that cheaper or what?
It's really fairly priced because it's the same price as the last gen.
And is the difference between hard drive space?
One has no disk drive, so it's purely based on subscription package.
Oh, but what do you need a disk drive for anyway?
Some people like to keep the game stored because if you have a day where you don't have an internet, you don't have a game.
Yeah, but
there's no saving locally, I don't think at all either.
Oh, okay. But what if but that's $200?
$299.
But like $200 more.
Yeah, so it's the optical drive, and I do believe it's a bit faster, but not much. Although I did find out reading some shit on PCs, they brag about the teraflops on the Xbox, and then I read how much there is on a PC, and it's like 9 or 12 times more teraflops for graphics processing power compared to the new Xbox that's not even out yet.
Well, the Xbox, what it is just a $300 PC or a $500 PC.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, they're just computers.
Poorly performing ones.
Yeah. Yeah, with the yeah, exactly. But, so you can play it on your TV with other people who also have the same system, I guess.
It's just really weird that I didn't realize the difference in stuff until you look way deeper than like the consumer perspective. So like once you learn to build it, you realize what does what where, how much you need for this or that. Like I've been following so much of the new GPUs coming out, the new RTX 3090s and 3080s. Like holy shit.
I started following the build a PC subreddit after you started getting into it. Now I'm just like, I want to build another one or like, whatever.
Yeah, that new GeForce RTX is looking sick. I'll get one when my kid's a little bit older.
Well, yeah, no, yeah. Fuck
and
that.
I'll sell my other stuff, so it'll be just a small slice.
Sell your computer now? Nah.
No, I'll just upgrade piece by piece and just not tell Nicole.
Your computer's going to do everything you need it to do for a long time.
The better I get at it, the more it does the shit. I realize a lot of the mistakes I've made really have been user error and the wrong settings.
Mm-hmm.
There's one button click here or there.
Yeah, it takes a while to figure it out, but you'll get it. You got it.
Oh, speaking of, since it's my birthday, what's the worst present you ever got? Does anything like strike you like, I can't? Why would you buy that for me?
Oh man, maybe like, oh man, so many gifts my mom got me throughout the years that I just never wore. I think still have in my closet. Just like a cardigan I would just never put on, that type of shit. But I think that's it. Yeah. What about you?
I'm gonna have to agree. It's mainly Christmas present clothes from family members that don't know me at all. Like there's brand names that I wouldn't wear, like knockoff dress clothes. Like I came here in a Nike shirt and Adidas shorts, and you bought when I was a kid, socks. Socks would have been the worst.
Nowadays, you're like, oh, these look so comfy.
As long as they're the right type. If you buy me crew socks, those are still going to be on the list. I hate crew socks.
I don't expect a present from anyone anymore, but I did have someone buy me that nice-ass keyboard for my birthday. Oof. I love it.
What's your keyboard?
It's a Corsair. It's $160, dude. I would never buy that by myself. Corsair K70 MK2.
I'm really happy with mine. I do want to get another keyboard because I did realize these mechanical keyboards are not meant to be taken apart. So once you get a bunch of shit in there.
You can take the keys off.
Okay, so I did that. But you can't.
But you can also just use the spray and try and clean it out.
I did. It didn't work. I'm devastated.
What'd you get in there?
Spilled the pop in there.
Dude, hey, me too. On my my work keyboard, the enter key, I took, it was sticking, so I took it off. Couldn't get it back on. So I just have a missing enter key. I still use this keyboard and I still press the enter key. I have to hit the center.
I feel so bad. It's a new keyboard and everything. Luckily, I bought one that was the cheapest model they make, and it was on sale at the time. So it was a really cheap mechanical keyboard, but the fact that I spilled a squirt on it.
Oh, a squirt?
Yep.
Where are you from? What is this? Is this a Florida soda, or is this like an Ohio soda, or what is this?
It's a Coca-Cola soda, first off.
Did you call it pop, by the way?
I did call it pop. That's a Midwest.
You're from Ohio, right?
I'm
Where are you? Wisconsin. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's pop. So it was when my computer burnt out, and I was so devastated. I had that gray screen. I was trying to flip open shit and move it around, and the cord from the keyboard knocked over the can into the keys.
Wait, you can't take the keys off?
I can pop the keys. I can pop the keys off. Well, I dropped one on the floor. But yeah. The keys do pop off and everything, obviously, but I can't get to the point where all the sugar is because of the plastic casing underneath and around it, so it made the touch function really, really fucking sticky.
How much did you... Wait, like when you press the key down, it sticks?
Correct.
Okay, how much did you spend on that keyboard?
$80.
Okay, well, that's not bad at all, actually. But then when birthday was coming up, you asked Nicole for a gaming headset, for 7.1 surround, which you already have a headset. You could have asked for another keyboard.
I know.
All right.
I could have. But it's really hard to describe wanting a keyboard because of your own fuck up versus wanting a headset, because this is... these
but you're like, you already have a headset.
These aren't phenomenal headsets. Now, the headset that I have that I was going to use for gaming, this Turtle Beach headset, turns out doesn't like to work with the PC because I have an Xbox in the house.
You need a splitter.
So as soon as
is that wireless?
It is.
Wait, do you have how do you plug it into the computer?
I don't. It's wireless.
Yeah, but how does it connect to the computer?
Bluetooth.
But does your computer have Bluetooth?
It does.
Oh, nice. And it's not wire. Okay.
So, as soon as they turn...
Why don't you sell those?
Well, I plan to now after experiencing the issue.
Oh, okay.
Because I realized also having this Rodecaster makes it more ideal for gaming too, apparently. They said they'd like to have an interface to plug their microphone and their headsets into for USB. Shroud, Choco Taco, Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, you can just get a $40 keyboard. If you want to get a nicer one, you can spend $80. There's a Razer one. I like Razer stuff. It's not bad.
I'm also going to end up getting another fan that works better with my RGB lighting now that I've got colors.
I know. I've been thinking about getting some new fans too that are just quieter, so there's less background noise.
Yeah, the Corsair ones. And older, two generations. Corsair apparently was the quietest, nicest looking fan, and they abandoned that design so that it doesn't sound as good or look as good.
Well, I feel like the quieter it is, it's not going to keep it as cool. But I mean, I'm not overclocking. It doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, I don't even know how to overclock. I'm not that guy yet.
It's just a bias setting, but you do need to make sure that you're not fucking your shit up.
No, now that I think about it, you play games and we did our games. Do you check and see what your temperature is when we're running?
Nope. In fact, I max out at 60 FPS because my monitor is only a 60 hertz refresh rate. So I need to buy a better monitor to get more FPS. I just haven't done it because I play pretty casually.
I'm an asshole then, man.
What?
I run at 144.
Well, no, I would run fast too. I mean, I have a nice graphics card. I just, I should. I
The
probably
monitor
should.
that got me. They can go to 165, but so like
Oh, hertz or FPS?
hertz.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So everything can run at that, but OBS doesn't like 165. It doesn't really like the max above 120. So I run everything at 120, knowing that it can handle everything so well at
Yeah.
120.
I mean, yeah. I mean, recording video at 120 frames per second is insane. You know, like for video shit, like we would record at 24 frames a second. You know, so I don't know if you can cap OBS at like 60 FPS, but that's probably a good way to go. I don't know why OBS would want to go above 60.
That's what we're at now.
Okay, cool.
It won't actually go above. It's 60, 59, and then odd other numbers. What did you just do? Fucking lol. Starts clicking into shit. Go ahead. Ruin the life of our audience. Yeah. I'll just mute the USB. But then it won't lead into
My other
the
AirPod died. I'm just changing the.
everything else does read just fine.
Oh,
It's lol.
okay.
It's you.
Speaker M2. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just forgot to turn the volume up on this. Okay, cool.
I'm still echoing.
You're echoing?
Yep.
Oh, there. How about now?
How about now? I'm off. Yep. No more echo.
Original sound. So original sound works with the AirPods, but not with this thing. I don't know what the deal is. It's something to do with the Motu and the original, whatever.
I guess we're going to be sticking to making sure you have a fully charged case for your AirPods.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good episode until you ruined the last 2 minutes with your
My bad.
audio.
I was in the last 2 minutes.
You know what? I'm glad that we decided to talk about the Satanism. I'm really happy about that.
I agree.
Between Buddhism and Satanism, that's really where I'm locked in.
Also, the flying spaghetti monster, ramen.
Ramen. Yeah, it'll get you.
All right, cool. Let's wrap it.
Let's do a wrap. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you texted me 22 minutes ago.
What did I say?
Samar, that's what it was. Okay. You sent it to me. I appreciate that.
Problem.
Well, friends, you're tuned out by now. And that makes me a little sad.
Enders is just snoozing up a storm over there.
But it doesn't make me too awful sad. This has been another episode of the On Call podcast. Oops. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Anything to add, my friend?
Happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you, my friend. Everyone give a like, subscribe, share, listen, talk to your friends about it. Get us growing more.
Or write a comment about what you hate about us.
Yeah.
Here.
We are quickly approaching 1,000. We're up over 120 a week now, actually.
Soon. So,
Sponsors coming, I'm hoping. I don't even care if it's for money, just to know that people are liking and appreciating. So give a thumbs up.
This episode is sponsored by Walmart. They definitely paid us for this, so go check Walmart out. It's pretty good. Good prices.
Oh, in Publix. Go ahead and just go to a Publix and
don't go to Publix. Oh, actually, ribeyes are on sale right now, $6.99 a pound. So maybe you could.
This has been the On Call podcast. Support local businesses. Go to your local fish markets, butchers. It's going to be the best cut of meat you'll have.
Question everything.
Spade and neuter your pets. This has been the On Call podcast.
Thanks for listening to the On Call podcast. Check us out on Twitter at OnCallPod. Interested in being a sponsor or want to be on the show? drop us an email at oncallpod@gmail.com. For more info, go to oncallpod.com.